You mentioned your neighbor.
My
So you moved
neighbor,
into it.
bro.
Actually, Mike and I helped you move into a new place
Mhm.
not that long ago,
Mhm. Not too
and you've been there
much.
for a while now.
Yeah.
And the person that lives across, you can,
Across and one floor down.
yeah, so you can
Sorry.
see into her window,
Yes.
and she's never got blinds up. And what is she typically doing?
She if she's not like just walking around and like cleaning and stuff, she has a lot of guys over.
Mm-hmm.
And this first happened when my mom was over. My
Yeah.
mom was visiting, and I'm on my bed, my mom's on my couch, and she's like, I think your neighbor's having sex. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't like.
Shout
and
out mom for the
and
perception.
I look out my window, this girl, her bed is right in front of the window, right?
Yeah.
Mine's like away from the window, but her bed's right in front of the window. I can see into it. She is getting pounded.
Doggy?
No. Mission. Like her legs are like all the way up in the air. And he's
So
like
you could see the guy's butt?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
How long did you watch before? Like, do you?
Well, so here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. So my mom was there and she pointed it out, and I was like, "Oh wow, mom, yeah, she's definitely like having sex right now." My mom's like, "That's insane." My mom's like, "Wow, like Milwaukee, like everything happens in Milwaukee, I guess." Because every time she visits, something happens. Like it's just an interesting time. But since that, I mean, my mom walked away. She went to the bathroom, and I looked over, and I was like, this is kind of interesting that I'm watching this girl have sex right now. Like, she's literally,
Yeah.
It didn't last that long, that guy.
Yeah, not that guy.
Not that guy. But there has been different times
With different men.
with different men.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Do
the
you-
most recent time, though, I didn't watch start to finish because that's weird. It does suck that she's right outside my window, though. So if I look out my window,
Yeah, what imagine you guys just made eye contact while she's just like getting it from behind and she's just like staring at you. Like, what would that mean?
well, but I ended up finding out I know this girl.
Yeah, that's wild. We'll get to that in a
That's-
second. But
yeah.
I'm curious if you see, like, so this is not even a hypothetical now because it's,
No.
it's something you've actually seen. I live in a big building with big windows, and I try every time I'm walking home, I try to look up and I'm like, I'm just hoping someone will be fucking it up against the window because like that would be cool to see.
That would be super
But
cool.
you get
It's
that
fun.
every day just
Bro,
about.
it's entertaining. Sometimes I do feel bad because I'm watching, but it's cool.
How long do you watch before you have to look away? Before it's like before it's weird. You know, like can you look for like 5 seconds and then you have to like
Yeah,
look away, or is
it's
it like can you watch for a couple
usually-
minutes? Like what is?
So if I look out and they're already doing it, it's like, oh wow, like they're doing it. I'll watch like a little bit, like maybe like
Yeah.
10, 15 seconds. I'm like, I should probably give them their privacy. But it sucks when she has the windows open because you can hear her.
Yeah.
She is very loud.
What does she sound like?
Well, I'm not gonna like do it,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's very high pitched, very loud.
She's a high pitched yeller.
Yeah.
She's like really sells
like,
it.
like very. It almost sounds like she's.
Do you think she's being
not
honest?
Actually, no. I'm gonna say it sounds like she's not actually into it, because of how fake and high pitched it is.
Wow.
Like there's no way. But the other day, it was like 9:30. I just woke up, and I go look at my window, and I see that there.
What day is this? Just yesterday? Or the day before?
No, it wasn't. It was like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I wake up and I go, like to my little I just looked out the window and I see her and this dude in the bed. They're like kind of sleeping, but they're like up because he's like kind of perched up, like talking to her. I'm like, oh, she had a dude sleepover and they're laying naked in the bed. I think, sleepovers. And then like 10 minutes later, I went to the bathroom to like brush my teeth and stuff, and I came back out and he was like in her butt. Like his face was in her butt.
Wow.
And
For
I'm
breakfast.
like,
9:30
bro,
in the
right.
morning.
I'm like, I just brushed my teeth and I'm coming out. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what's going on? And I watch. I'm like, okay, this is cool, I guess. But like,
Yeah.
he did do that for kind of a long time. And I went and I made breakfast and stuff. And it's just like I get ready in the morning and I just see little glimpses. Yeah. Well, no, I lied. It started off, she was giving him a hand job. But I only saw that she didn't do that for very long. And then he switched and he flipped her over and then he,
Wow.
And then I made breakfast and I went back, and it's kind of, she seems to do like the same position every time with the guys that she's with, like legs just up, they're in it. But it's crazy because I feel like every time, like the guy doesn't last that long. I mean, I didn't see,
Maybe
I
it's-
didn't
maybe
maybe
she's
watch.
got something going, man. Maybe
Right.
she's really
I didn't
good.
watch the whole thing that time because I had to leave.
Maybe
but
you think the high pitch yelling maybe helps.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
they probably feel a
that's-
lot better about themselves, and they're like, "Wow."
I
They
know,
get excited.
but I would think that they could tell that she's probably faking it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the crazy part, and when my mom was there too, like we literally watched them like clean up afterwards. Like the dude went and grabbed like a paper towel roll.
Wow,
and
paper
they just-
towel.
Right.
That's
I know.
wasteful.
And probably uncomfortable too. It's all scratchy and shit.
Yeah.
But they wiped, and then the first time they both smoked a bowl, and then the guy left. My mom actually has a theory that she's some kind of prostitute because she will do these things with these guys and they'll just leave afterwards.
Yeah.
And then she's just sitting there. It's weird. I don't know. They don't like hang out. I guess this
Maybe.
one dude did sleep over. I don't know. I mean, it's entertaining, but then again, I do feel bad sometimes watching because that's. But she does do it right in front of the window.
Yeah.
She has the windows open so you can hear her. So maybe
Yeah.
she wants people to watch.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe are you suggesting that she's asking for it? Is that what you're saying?
Asking for people to watch.
Yeah.
You know how
It's
many
not very-
units are on the side?
Yeah.
She probably knows people are watching, and she
Yeah.
probably likes it. That's why. I just
It's like
close
a
my
performance.
blinds.
Maybe that's why she yells so
Oh, that's
loud,
what I'm
because it's a
saying. She
performance.
could easily close her blinds. She knows. She has to know.
Yeah, that's cool though. I mean, it's kind of like that one episode of Friends when they had the free porn, because like there used to be like a
Mhm.
porn channel obviously before like the internet. There was like
Yeah.
a porn
Yeah,
channel
yeah,
on
yeah,
TV.
yeah.
You had to pay for that,
Mm-hmm.
and then their TV was like glitched, and they had free porn now one day, and they were scared to turn it off.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what you have going on, but IRL.
But it's
like you
in
have
real life,
real
yeah.
porn, real shit going on
I know,
across
it's
the hall.
crazy. It's insane to just wake up and see that.
Is it like do you feel good about it? Is it usually like a serotonin boost, or are you like does it make you sad?
I don't know. I feel like it's like part of me feels guilty, but part of me is like I feel like I have to watch.
Yeah.
Because like you don't get to see this.
Yeah.
Most people don't get to see this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just-
you have a duty almost to watch.
Right.
Maybe
Because
one-
I'm right there.
Are you gonna ever return the favor for her, and like you'll get clapped up and like be out the window like?
I don't know. I feel like I should.
And you met her recently.
Well, okay, here's the thing. I knew her from like a long time ago, and we stopped being friends. And then obviously we live in the same building. And so one day she was in the elevator when I went in, and she was like, "Oh my god." And I was like, "Oh my god." She did.
And you recognized her then.
Well, I know who she is. Well, here's
But
how
she
I
looked
knew.
different naked. Like you didn't know it was her the whole time you were seeing her get clapped
I
up.
barely see her face. But actually how I did find out was after this had happened. I think the first time I was like, she looks familiar, and I knew this girl lived at this. That's how I found the apartment in the first place. I know 2 people that live there, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if she like. I think I was just stalking her TikTok because she has me blocked on everything but TikTok. Because
Wow.
long story.
Oh wow.
But I went.
She has you blocked on everything except for the blinds. She has those wide open.
Right,
She's like,
right.
you can't. I don't want to.
And I wonder if because when I was in the elevator, I didn't tell her that I lived. Like I didn't like tell her that I know her because
Yeah.
we were in the elevator after I figured out that I knew her and that was her apartment, because I it just felt like I knew her. And okay, hold on. So I went to her TikTok, I stalked her. Sorry,
Okay.
I have to
Okay.
like plan. I have to.
All right. Yeah. You stalked her. Then what?
Okay, and I found there was a TikTok that she posted of her in her bed, and she has peaches on her bed sheets. Okay, and I'm like, those peaches look like those bed sheets. And so then I go to look to confirm. I'm like, holy shit, because I have been in her apartment before.
Hopefully
Like,
she
when
cleans
we
those
were
bed
friends.
sheets.
I hope so. I don't really see her do laundry a lot,
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's cool
So,
though.
I don't
That's really
know.
cool.
but yeah. And when I saw her in the elevator, I did not have the heart to tell her that I see her get railed almost every day.
Yeah, you don't want to say anything because then maybe
No.
she would stop doing
Right,
that. You know,
right,
you wouldn't
right,
want to
right.
ruin that.
My entertainment source is gone.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety. Or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Do it.